Yeah, aha, cool. Yeah, you can hear me. For some reason, my audio. Hey, look at that! Wow, amazing. Cool. You can actually hear my dumbass. Cool. Cool. So, hi. God, I'm actually fucking blind the whole time I fucking play this game all night. Yay! Fucking son. Alright, so. What was that? Oh yeah, I was in like a random, like, the grimiest fucking building ever known to grime.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Oh no. I've got no cooldown juice. What? No, not cooldown juice. I've got no slowdown juice. Do I remember how this game is played? Probably not, but fuck it. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it, whatever.
You can't unsee some... Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Mesma coisa. O quê? Que você não tá fazendo nada. Tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, Rafa?
Porra!
What the fuck? Right there as well. Come on. Come on, you twat. Nailed it. I was. Give me 2 seconds. I'm getting fucking blinded. Extremely annoying. Right, there we go. I was just standing there. Take. Glare. Very super annoying. Right, play video. This is where I've got my fucking TV set up. It literally is like during the day. It's where my room is. It's like, yep. How do I fly? Oh, that.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough, and he
I need
knew
to-
too much. We'd both become
I should do that. Sorry for like constantly stopping it. I need to try and find the fucking batteries. Yup. In case I need to stop
targets.
and like.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crush of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Oh, you look, gun.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Give it a sec. Let Max cook. Let him cook.
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
That's cute. That's fun. I think this is a stage to actually turn my opinion around on the game, because you sort of get into like a flow state this game.
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No,
Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Ooh.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't need medication. Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the Crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Quem sai desse prédio até esse cara tá morto, hein? Ei, você tá bem, mano? Tá tudo certo, mano? Tá esperando o quê? Atira nele! Morre! Zão! Agora basta! Continue andando!
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Você consegue andar?
Oh, I've now got the golden RPG.
I had one chance to do this right. I had to focus. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Vai, vai, rápido, rápido, vai! Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Nailed it. Easy. Just point and just don't let go of the button. Never let go of the button.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. A chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
Chapter 13. A fat, bald dude with nothing to lose.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
Yep.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. And it's not very
Okay,
nice.
the door did just... The model did just briefly vanish for like half a second.
The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife
Yeah, well, was
and my children, and
we're
then
almost at
kill
the bit
myself.
where
All that after
that song plays.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
James McCaffrey speaking Portuguese is extremely funny to me. of all the stupid ideas Max has had, this is probably the stupidest. It's just like the top two. The other one being blowing up a building while you're still in it.
Hey, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso.
I was like, a bet.
Esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não devia.
What does plug into that automatically increase the volume? Like, hey, if it sounds quiet, increase it. If it's too loud, decrease. That's abuse. You get like the book thrown at you if you did that. Or should get the book. Wow, thank you, game. You're welcome. I don't know if it's basically slightly fucked up, but it's like a bit in South Park where Butters gets sent to a conversion therapy, and like he gets like partnered up with his accountability buddy, and they open the door, and he's just hung himself.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh?
And it's just like how the guys there react. It's just like, yeah, we're just gonna like not react. Go, oh god, no, not another one, and just move on like nothing ever happened.
What are you doing here? Me in the ear. Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
I don't know why I mentioned that. Probably because of just some guy probably hung himself in one of the cells that
Back in
Max
the
walked
precinct
past.
after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
This is gonna go horribly wrong. Get it. That's...
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Oh, hey, look. Wow, amazing. Oh,
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
oh my god, the one little gap in my fucking curtains, and the fucking sun is just like glaring at my fucking eye. Oh my god, fucking god, like I hate the sun. I hate it. The shit thing. Hate it. Sucks. Hate this giant gas ball in the sky.
Stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense the Silver...
This girl doesn't even do anything, it was just purely cosmetic. Oh wait, yeah, no, I don't. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I saw something.
the only friend I had left in that town.
Oh, I can't believe this. It's Mr. Have a Nice Day guy.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too. The security switch had to be in that booth. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste. Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, and blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with. They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Ah, right. Oh. That was easy.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers, 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Powell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Very embarrassing when I find out these batteries don't actually have a charge. That's why. And so they do. Oh, drugs.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique. There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá. Para a sua casa, o seu carro ou o seu negócio. Venha falar com Boitatá.
Threatens to be the worst volcanic eruption in Ecuador for 40 years.
The epidemic of violence that grips Brazil's major cities continues to worsen. On Monday, a massive gun battle between drug gangs and special forces police in the favela of Nova Esperanza left 150 people dead or critically injured. Mayoral candidates were divided on the reactions to the altercation. Camila Machado blamed the police force for acting without restraint and effective government oversight. Victor Bronco, whose eldest brother was murdered last week and whose youngest brother is missing and is feared to have been an innocent victim in Monday's gun battle, issued a statement calling for more funding for law enforcement and vowing to stop at nothing to make Sao Paulo safe again. In Buenos Aires, the world's largest chorizo caused quite a stir.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end. I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Vai se fuder!
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
Beleza, perdi! Filho da puta! Mete bala nesse filho de uma puta, porra!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Você tá vivo, velho! Pega ele!
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
I had no ammo, for fuck's sake. I think there's a... Nope. Did I accidentally switch on hard lock? Might have switched on hard lock by accident. Nope, still soft lock.
Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be? You shouldn't have listened to that idiot! You're even crazier than I thought!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good. Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Wait, what? I had 2.
What are you hoping to achieve here? I hope it wasn't worth it! Thank you for all the fine... You've served your purpose! This is what...
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max.
Oh no, it's Victor Bronco. Sorry, Victor Bronco. There we go.
There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, excuse me.
For my family. And for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crasha Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Chapter 14. 1 card left to play. This is the chapter with the song.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them, too. Every last one of those bastards. Now that I made it
Come on, you bastard. Poke it out, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. This plays better. This plays so much better than GTA 5. Golden rotary grenade launch.
It felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Come on.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet.
With a private runway. And... oh, it's him again.
Chaos and guns. I might have known you'd turn up.
Sorry. You heading home?
Oh, I am here to pick up my daughter, but I imagine she's stuck on the plane. What are you up to?
I don't know. Trying to make a difference. Giving back.
Yeah, well, that's what you call it.
Take care.
Yeah.
Judgment with a smile. You can't beat it. Nothing was happening back here. I had to get to where the action was.
I just need...
I could deal with my remaining substance abuse issues when this was all over. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead.
Is this the bit with...
There were Ufe all over the airport.
It is. It's the bit. It's the bit with the song.
At it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of
You know the song.
compliment, but one I didn't need.
There it is. Is that what you like?
gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Maybe they were in the next terminal.
I only played once. Why does the song? Why doesn't the song just keep going? Why doesn't the song just keep going? It's a really good song. I hate the fact it just stops like probably like not even midway through the song.
There weren't any other flights clogging up air traffic control. Victor would be clear for takeoff as soon as he was ready. It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. If I was going to be able to turn the power on anywhere, it'd be in the office.
Yes, I know, Max. Thank you for reminding me.
Chances were I wasn't going to be alive much longer. So why not get a buzz on? It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
Son of a bitch!
Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Private jets.
I ain't got nowhere else to
Hello.
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Goodbye, Mr. Becker. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
You push a man too far. Oh, yeah. Plane. I have...
I mean, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close! Look! There's a whole team of them! Yeah! Over to the right! Come on, Max! They're gonna kill us! Come on! Don't give up! That about sums it up. I don't get the sense citizens' rights are high on their agenda right now. Light in front of us!
roadkill behind me.
That's them! Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane! Let's get it over with!
Feel the pain, that's it. I win. Video games. Woo!
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
And I get to see the very, very, very long list of people that make this fucking thing, because, yeah, a lot of people worked on it. And by worked, I mean crunched on this thing. It's, yeah. Modern... Ever done anything to Bison? Did you anything to Devil's Reverse? Holy shit, they did. They actually produced Devil's Reverse. They made it less shit. Get fucked. I really do wish it would just like play that one song over and over and over again. This damn song's gonna play. Like, really? Oh. I got a bit confused. I was like, wait, why did it pause? No, it's because it was on here for so long that it decided to go into its screensaver mode. Is it almost over? Our credit's almost over. No. Please. I think you can change tracks game. We can play a new song. You're allowed. Please. was formed by 10 different people. I'm sorry? The motion capture for one character was done by 10 different people. What? I wouldn't mind like a remaster of this game. What we need to do is like just pre it up a bit and just sell it. But Rockstar don't want to sell it, apparently. Along with GTA 4. Because, you know, yeah, we want Rockstar. Yeah, we totally want like another port of GTA 5 again. It is the Skyrim of Rockstar. It never dies, it just keeps getting ported. Okay, we're now on the actors. I'm just gonna like shoot, like fucking, I don't know, just browse some Reddit because I'm bored. I'm just waiting for these credits to finish. Very So I've been, so yesterday before I hit the thing again, sorry. See, yesterday before I went to work, I found this channel called Mentor Pilot, and just like videos on like normally does videos on like let's say, I'm gonna say calamities on airplanes. I'm just gonna just sum up as that, just calamities on airplanes and like how it happened and what the pilots did and stuff. It's like really, I find it really interesting. I generally find stuff like that like I just find that really interesting because I watched one before I went to bed last night, and it was really gripping because like their right engine basically fucking exploded. It just stopped being an engine, and all that shielding and stuff around it was just like, it's gone. It's fucking gone. Because one of the blades in the turbine had a very small hairline crack. Like you could not tell. You couldn't tell by at a glance. And like what, and if you're just looking at it directly. So while they were in the air, turbine basically just the actual turbine blade that was like damaged. Basically the crack gave out. The actual blade gave up, broke, and did calamity inside the actual turbine, and it was heavily damaged, and the plane went violently to the right, like very violently, and then the pilot had to like jam on like left stuff left on the yoke. Is it called yoke? Yeah, it's called yoke. It's called yoke on planes. And yeah, he had to keep it like that for like 40 minutes. Like very delicate like control to make sure the plane didn't like fucking roll over and crash, which he led the fucking thing. Like if there were like 3 fucking pilots on the plane at the time. You know, there's like his first officer and like some guy who were just like on the plane at the time because it's like, I'm going that way anyway, so can I just hop on? So yeah, I'll be right back. We're just going to quickly switch games quickly. It's going to involve me switching consoles. So give me 2 secs.